What's going on, Revolution family? It's Raphael, aka Versatile. I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all our previous videos. If you haven't liked this video yet, then make sure you do right now. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and make sure you like this video as well. And also, the reason why you should subscribe is mainly because you become part of the Revolution family once you actually subscribe and hit that bell notification. But plus, you'll be informed and notified of when we upload new video content that are to do with all things to do with an African and Caribbean diaspora. Speaking of which, if you've got any subjects pertaining to that matter, then please, by all means, leave that in the comment section below and we'll be able to discuss it. Or alternatively, leave that in our direct message or private message, which you'll find through our social media pages, which you'll find in the description box. Okay, so today's video is part of the Did You Know series. Now, did you know that civil rights is not black history? History is history, first of all, and that's it. History is history. I can end the video right here if I wanted to, but I'm going to break this down even further. History is history, but also it's his story. Now watch this. Because it's his story, it's because someone else is telling a story. A story that happened in the past that may or may not happen, or they may have dramatized it a little bit in favor whoever is telling the story. This is why you've got, in most cases, where there's propaganda about Africa, the whole continent. But thanks to social media, things are changing. This is another reason why we say the revolution is happening and you have to be prepared for it. Before I say how you get prepared for it, let's go into this a little bit further. Now, the civil rights, was not just it wasn't really about black people. It was about people. Do you understand? It was about people, not just black people. See, this is where you get mixed up based on the education that they're pushing to you. You understand? It's not like, go read what the Civil Rights Bill is about. Go read it. Go study it. It is what it is. Yes, it may have ended so-called segregation to a degree. But guess what? There was still racial segregation still going on. There was still certain things going on. And there's still segregation and discrimination still going on within America, also in England, and in different parts of the world where the West has put their dirty hands on. So, without going into a rant, okay? Because I don't want to go into a rant. We have to understand that history is history, point blank. We have to tell our story. You've got to tell your story. Like, literally tell your story. Even if you don't share it with the world or the public, at least share it with the next generation. They have to know your story before someone else tells their story, tells you their, right? Before someone else tells them your story and they tell it in the wrong way. So, because it's like, for example, if you're in a relationship and the person in a relationship, they done something before and then they don't tell you, but someone else tells you. Like, how would you feel? Depending on the relationship, Like generally, how would you feel? Especially if it was something that happened recently and your partner refused, well, not refused, but they chose not to tell you. So you gotta be ready and prepared for information to share to certain people. Um, Wow, you know what? I lost track of what I was going to say next. So here's what we're going to do. Listen, the solution is simple. Like I said, you need to be prepared for the revolution that is happening within the African and Caribbean diaspora. Now, the only way you can do that is simply by clicking in the description box below. Yeah, there's a link where it says get involved. Yeah, click on that link and join the online workshops. Once you join the online workshops, you will be 100% fully prepared for the revolution that is happening within the African and Caribbean diaspora, and you will be part of the elite revolution family. Because at the end of the day, all what really matters is peace, love, and blessings.